Hey, welcome to Flexible Dieting Consultants. I'm Asher. Welcome to day 4 of the Macro Pantry Challenge. I'm going to take you through what I ate today to get through my macros for the day. Here's breakfast. I'm going to make a grits bowl, so a serving and a half of grits. I'm going to top it with a couple of scrambled eggs that I'll cook in coconut fat-free cooking spray, and then you can tell I like coconut oil, and then I'll have some reduced fat Trader Joe's cheese, one serving, 28 ounces over the top. So here's lunch. I didn't plan very well. Usually I bulk cook some carbohydrate for the next few days. I did not do that last night, and I forgot that I'll be out of the house today, so I'm going to be having 2 servings of black beans in lieu of some sort of rice or pasta. And then the chicken, this is the second to last serving. I topped it with a serving of salsa, and then I'm going to bring some green dragon sauce with it too, to make it a little bit easier to get through this last bit of chicken. For dinner, I'm going to have 2 servings of butternut squash soup, going to have the last serving of the shredded chicken, and then I'm going to have 2 servings of lentils. So these are actually really high in fiber. For 30 carbohydrates, 14 of them are fiber, so really good source of fiber. So between that and the beans, I'll be well over my fiber for the day. So here are the wild cards for today. I'm going to take on the road with me a serving of raw almonds, which is an ounce or 28 grams. I'm going to take a bag of these Annie's cookie bites with me as well. These macros are actually horrible for what you get, but I had 1 bag left and it fit my macros, and it was in the pantry, so I'm going to go ahead and use it. And then the last thing here, I didn't do a tour of my freezer, but I do have a couple of pints of this Halo Top and a few other things that I may or may not use. But this stuff is super macro friendly. If you're not familiar with it, if you look here, a quarter of the pint, you're going to only cost yourself 2.5 grams of fat, 14 carbs, a little bit of fiber, which is good, and then 6 grams of protein, which you can sort of see through here with the frost. The one thing, I know most of you are tracking by macros, but the calories actually don't add up on this. If you do the math, you're closer to 400 calories. This is one of those brands where they take the carbohydrate, which is 4 calories per gram, they subtract out the dietary fiber, hit that with the 4, and so they're actually short 12 calories or so per serving. So the math on this doesn't add up, so keep that in mind if you are someone that happens to be tracking by calories instead of macros. That's why we recommend tracking by macros, because you're going to make sure you get all the calorie load in there via the macronutrients. So that's what I had today to hit my macros. The thing I guess to add today is you can find some options to fit some ice cream or some other stuff into your macros. Obviously, I'm just using what I have in my pantry and my refrigerator, but most days, most people are going to go out and have a meal either at dinner or at lunch at a restaurant, have something that wouldn't be considered a clean food, but you can certainly fit all those into your macros in a day. You're just going to make some choices the rest of the day based on serving sizes and other sacrifices to fit in the foods that you like. So again, these are all foods that I enjoyed. These are foods that I chose. You can do likewise. You just got to figure out how to fit it into your macros for the day. Thanks, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 5 of the Macro Pantry Challenge.